Everybody, welcome to Matt Men, your source for all things professional wrestling. I'm Andrew Zarin. I'm joined by the Wired Man, Rich Stambolian.
I am very wired today, and I'm also very tranquilo.
Oh, you are tranquilo. Is that a new one? Did you buy a new toy?
No, he's been around for a while. He's just on my desk. I got him a few years ago at the Super 7 store in San Diego.
Oh, nice. You guys have no idea what's going on. Where's my side-by-side? There it is. What a nightmare the last couple of weeks have been.
Yes.
What happened, as soon as we came back, our very expensive, I would say upwards of $50,000 audio system, which is all whacked. Okay, I sound like crap. It sounds like I'm broadcasting on like a $100 mixer at this point. My audio's all whacked out, but it broke. The whole system broke.
It's wild.
And
I feel like it.
Yeah.
It was off. It took time off and just didn't want to be. It wanted to be on more vacation.
Yeah.
And I feel like that system just Homer Simpsoned itself into like a meltdown.
Yeah, I don't think people realize, like, I don't use, and I'm not gloating at all, right? Years ago, we were working with the Telos Alliance, and Telos hooked us up with some awesome audio gear. We have Omnia audio processing. We have an Omnia, Omnia 1. We have a Pro Stream. We got nodes. We have a Core 32 console. We have this. So, like, the system is so overdone for this. It's an actual radio station system. So, like, 1010 wins and, like, Hot 97 would use. And at the time, Hot 97, Peter Rosenberg. This is what Peter Rosenberg touches every day.
And 1010 wins.
And 1010 wins, yeah. And it died, and I had to figure out how to fix it. And thank God for this beautiful man named Craig that I know. He's not even anything. He just tinkers with wires.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy. And he's like, I can fix it. And he fixed the cable, so I'm back. But everything is broken now. So I don't know how this is sounding to you guys. It sounds abysmal in my ears. And I have about 25 minutes to do a show before I got to get out of here. I'm so sorry. This was never supposed to happen. Also, here's the other thing. Our capture card broke.
Yeah.
Our $3,000 Kona 4 capture card is dead also. So I want you to, I'm a psychopath when it comes to equipment.
Yes.
But the problem is everything has gotten 15 years old in the studio.
Like overnight almost. And also you should do a GoFundMe for a capture card. The height of pretentiousness. Yeah. I need a $5,000 capture card.
Yes.
I'm going to take let's take a quick pause here and acknowledge Badger 3000, like consistent like the moonrise and the sunrise. Happy Friday, my red rums, $1.99.
You know what? That made me feel so much better. One day, you know what I'll do? I'll do a once I fix all this stuff within the next week, I'll do like a studio tour so you guys can kind of understand what the hell we're dealing with here. Because it's very complex.
Awesome.
The studio is awesome, but it's very complex to set up.
I also think we need more cameras in the studio just because
we have four, dude. We have four now.
But you need them, I think, facing different directions because of how nice the studio looks now that you redesigned it last year.
Yeah. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna fix it. But oh man, a lot of wrestling's happening, and we have not covered any. We have WrestleDream coming up. We have Crown Jewel in Parth coming up.
Where?
Parth?
Okay.
Parth. Is Perth. Perth or Parth?
Is it Perth or Parth?
I don't know how the hell they say it over there.
Perth.
They're like 20 hours away.
It's Path.
There you
go.
So let's start, Rich. Where do you want to go?
Okay, so like I said, we're going to keep it loose today. I have a lot of questions for you that I would like answered. WWE officially confirms the location for John Cena's final match. It will take place on Saturday, December 13th at WWE Saturday Night's Main Event at the Monumental Sports and Entertainment's Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. That's a very long name for an arena. It was announced by Triple H on Tuesday, confirming a WrestleVotes report from earlier this month. John Cena's final match, December 13th, 2025.
Yeah, it was supposed to happen in Boston, and I guess DC paid for this.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Baron Corbin? And question one, question two, and why not?
Is it going to be Baron Corbin? Why not? Is it going to beat him? Probably. Let's end everybody's beautiful career with a Baron Corbin loss.
Are there any rumblings to who his final match might be?
I don't know. Could it be Lesnar again?
I don't want to see that. I'd like that he's having an AJ Styles match at Crown Jewel. great.
Yeah,
right?
I'm actually excited for that. I actually want to see that Styles match, and there's a lot of speculation regarding what Styles is going to do next. If he's going to stay or if he's going to leave. I would love for him to leave just to get a couple dream matches that we haven't seen, like him and Omega.
For sure.
That's a match I want to see. Him and Styles would be another match I'd like to see. While Rich, your camera's frozen.
Styles versus Styles?
I'm sorry. Danielson would be great. Styles versus Styles would be fantastic.
Is my can you hear my audio?
I can, but your camera's frozen.
That's so bizarre. All right. Well, I'll tinker with the camera.
Yeah, you tinker with it while I fix this. Yeah.
So the AJ Styles thing is interesting. Give me your top three personal as a wrestling fan, not as a marketer, as a wrestling fan. Give me your top three opponents for John Cena's final match.
Oh, top three? That's like possible, not like make believe.
That's possible. Yeah. Okay. Not fantasy booking like Dead or Alive, but like possible. As a fan, who would you want to see? Give me your top three.
Oh, that's a good one. Let's think. Who's there right now? Jacob Fatu and Cena would be very interesting. That's a suggestion in the chat room.
Okay.
I'm kind of into that. It would have to be him and. I mean, they did him and Punk. You know, I think they could have waited for that. Him and Punk would have been it. Really, are there any legends that they could bring back? Him and Braun Strowman.
Realistically, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but they've done that so many times. Him and Roman makes all the sense because that was the passing of the torch. But
Randy,
they did that, right? They already ran through these.
Yeah, I've already done Randy. Yeah.
Okay.
It
Rock?
could be. Is there anyone they could bring back from his past? I mean, really? I mean, maybe Dwayne. Dwayne would be the ultimate last opponent for him.
Like one last time for the first time?
One last time for the 8th time? Yeah, we could do one of those. I don't know because really they went through everybody, but there really isn't anybody that I would say like him and Edge. Like I would love to see one last time. A lot of people are speculating that's why Edge was leaving to do it, but that's not why he left. I mean that movie.
See, that's the interesting thing about social media, and we were talking about this the other day. How like sometimes somebody will post something and it'll drive fans absolutely batshit crazy, right? Yeah. I think that was one of the things where it was like, oh, the speculation of is Tony Khan letting Edge be one of John Cena's final matches or John Cena's final match, you know, especially because Edge did the 5-knuckle shove.
He did
in that tag team match a couple of weeks ago.
But that was an homage because he did the spear, you know, so he did the spear. So he hit him. Hit him with that. I don't, you know, John Cena is so interesting to me because he's a generation of wrestling that I never had any sort of, oh my God, it's John Cena. We were part of the resistance to John Cena because he came in that PG era. Everything changed. Wrestling, I mean, it was the Muppet Show for that John Cena era, really. It was not, if you really think about it, that run, people really, I think all the time, what would have happened if they turned him sometime in like 2011, 2012, 2013?
You know, I feel like that is one of wrestling's biggest what ifs, right? Like what would have happened? I think it would have gone the same way. I think he would have been a quote unquote heel for a month and a half
and then flipped over
again. Yeah. I feel like, you know, you can complain about not you specifically, but I'm saying in general, people could complain about this weird John Cena heel turn that happened in the past year. But I feel like in every timeline, it would have played out the same exact way, where he would have been a heel for X amount of time, and then all of a sudden it would have been like, no. You know?
Well, what would have happened? Merch sales would have dropped, and they would have picked it up because he really was the lifeline to that merch, you know, for that marketing department. The other thing to consider here is, you know, December 13th, they're saying it's his last match. I honestly don't see this being his last match ever. Okay.
Do you think he'll be brought back in the capacity of an attraction, like we were talking about a couple of weeks ago? The 5th man in a Survivor Series match, the 4th man in a
Saturday Rainbow Blood Money match? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like, you know, like the 4th man, like not Blood and Guts.
That's the next Saudi pay-per-view.
Blood and Guts?
Yeah. I don't know. Dude, nobody retires from wrestling. It's not a job you're retiring from. Nobody retires from wrestling. So I honestly think maybe this is the end of like expecting John Cena to come back, but in reality, the Saudis they're doing that WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I'm willing to bet that they want John Cena to wrestle on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Could we get Dwayne and him there? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But it's coming to an end, December 13th.
Okay, now my memory is extremely fuzzy with all the Saudi shows, by the way, right?
Okay.
Has The Rock wrestled on a Saudi show?
No, never.
Never.
No.
MG, can you confirm?
No.
I can back him up and say no.
No.
Okay.
All
right.
No.
No. The Rock. He. And I don't know. I don't know.
think he's been to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I don't think he's been there.
I can't even spell
in the capacity of WWE.
Yeah. So it's interesting stuff. We'll see what happens here. But WrestleVote said it a while ago, so kudos to him. AEW announces Blood and Guts. This is the 5th Blood and Guts event that's taking place November 12th, the day prior. No, can't be. No, I'm sorry. November 12th. I saw December 13th. From the First Horizon Coliseum. This is formerly the Greensboro Coliseum, so hopefully they'll have a huge crowd here. They're also going to have the first ever women's Blood and Guts match that could possibly take place over there. So that's another thing. Jamie Hayter teased on Saturday's episode of Collision that it was the only way to settle the multi feuds developing in the division.
Cool.
So that'll be interesting.
I do like where the AEW women's division is headed with all this stuff. They're mixing it up.
You know what I could not stand? That effing crowd for Dynamite with the what chants to Tony's. Oh my God.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Dynamite with I was doing stuff while watching it, so I had the audio not as high as I usually do. Usually when I watch wrestling and I'm alone, that audio is through the effing roof.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm at the Sphere. Sucking surround sound.
I gotta tell you, dude, there's a lot I'm gonna touch on here because I do want to talk about AEW.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to go through some of this news. Do we have AEW? Yeah, we do. So I'll run down the news quick and then we'll go into it.
Sure.
Matches announced for matches featuring WWE talent announced for AAA Heroes Immortals. AAA Mega title on the line. Dominic Mysterio, which I love that he has his title, defending against Dragon Lee.
Awesome.
Him and AJ should team up.
Yes.
And they'll be AJ Lee.
Mm-hmm. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. WWE Tag Team. If they fuse, if Dragon Lee and AJ Styles fuse, they turn into AJ Lee.
Mm-hmm.
They're married to CM Punk. That's a really weird scenario. That's a weird anime.
Triangle.
I mean, a weird anime.
That's like Station from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Yeah. AAA tag team, AAA tag titles on the line. Pagano and Psycho Clan defend against the Wyatt Six.
I love it.
AAA Reina de Reina's title. Flamier is a Flamer. Rich
Flamer.
The resident Hispanic in the group. Flamer defends against Fabi, Apache, and Natalia.
I like that they're using Natalia in the AAA stuff.
Dude, Natalia is awesome. Anything out of her WWE gimmick is the best.
Yeah.
NXT Stars wins title at TNA Victory Road. Kalani Jordan is a new TNA Knockouts champion, defeating Lei Ying Lee in a surprise match for the vacated title. At the beginning of the show, Ash by Elegance, which is Dana Brooke, had to relinquish the title due to an undisclosed injury. She's going to face Indy Hartwell, another former NXT wrestler, at Bound for Glory. So this NXT thing,
so fascinating.
It's so fascinating. I have comic book questions, so I'm going to skip over this because I'll deep dive into this, Rich, if you don't mind.
We're going to do it, but we're going to do it today.
Yeah. I'll talk about the comics, but
let's do it.
I want to talk about a couple things. That NXT show that happened, it was a fever dream.
Okay.
I have no idea what the hell's happening. I don't know. Everybody's so intertwined. Everybody's so intermixed. So they changed the name of the show.
Okay.
It was called Invasion.
And you freaked out
as a spin on the WCW Invasion of 2001.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It happens to fall on October 7th.
That's a Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday.
No, I'm sorry. That's a Tuesday.
Tuesday, October 7th. Not a good name, considering. So they changed the name to Showdown.
Okay.
I don't know. Listen, some people are sensitive to it. I don't know. Does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter. But I'm all weirded out of this card. It's so all over the place.
I'm with it. It is very all over the place. This is a fever dream. You have Ethan Page defending against Mustafa Ali.
Okay. That should be a good match.
That's going to be a great match. You have title for title, NXT Tag Team Champions Dark State versus TNA Tag Champs The Hardy Boys. Fantastic. Right?
That's the only way. That's their international sign, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the international sign for the Hardy Boys is
and
this
shit. It's this, right? You have this.
That's Vader.
You have this. You have this.
Yep.
And you have this.
And you got this.
And you got this.
If you go like this anywhere in the world, people will be like, "Oh, John Cena."
How about this? People know that.
People watching,
people know that.
The people listening on the pod is really going to be confused.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine. TNA versus NXT Survivor Series women's match. JC Jane, Sal Ruka, Jada Parker, and Lola Vice versus Team TNA, Kalani Jordan, The Inspiration, and Mara Sade. Is it Sade or Sade?
Sade?
TNA versus
Sade.
NXT.
I do love
Survivor
Sade,
Series
though.
match.
Who doesn't love a little Sade?
A little Sade, man. Hell yeah.
Sweetest taboo.
Team NXT. Ricky Starks, Trick Williams, Miles Bourne, and Javon Evans versus Team TNA. Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, and Leon Slater. There's a lot of stuff where it's like a weird fever dream of this. Also, like, this would be a dope indie show that I would have no problem going to.
Yeah, great, awesome, fun.
Like if this was like an Evolve card or like 2017, I'd be all about.
Dude, you and I would have the cervezas. We'd be sitting there with our Coronas. We would get a 6-pack, dude. Those were the days.
Those were
the days. It was fantastic. Rich and I would go to Laboom, get like 2 6-packs each.
Hell yeah,
for like $25. Sit there and just crack them open and just drink like 9 beers and watch wrestling. It was the best freaking experience ever. Best venue.
Were they the buckets? Do they come in the big buckets?
No.
They just gave you a 6-pack.
Yeah,
6-pack.
Yeah,
they straight up gave you a 6-pack with like the
thing on it. Yeah, the plastic on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They straight up just gave you a 6-pack. It was awesome.
Let's talk about AEW Dynamite here, and then we'll do Q&As here because I'm so sorry, guys. This has been a nightmare. Everything is falling apart in the studio. I thought we had everything fixed. I redid the whole place. Rich came in, and then that week after, everything fell apart. Let's go into Dynamite because there was so much to talk about here. Okay,
let's do Dynamite, the comic stuff, and then questions.
Great, perfect.
And then we'll send you home. Yeah, you have to get back. You have to get out of here. You're having a coffin match today.
I'm having a coffin match. Dude, every night is a coffin match for me. That's how I end my day. I just go in.
Just coffin drop right into your bed.
You know, I'm down to 158.
Wow.
I'm 158 pounds. I stopped drinking. Like we spoke about this. Like I occasionally I have a glass of wine.
Yet every time I see you, you're drinking.
I know. I haven't drank in 2 weeks.
When was the last time I saw you?
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I said, every time I see you, you're pounding fucking white wines and Red Bulls. And
No.
He's not.
I'm having those other gimmicks. I like the THC seltzers.
Those are fantastic.
I'm California sober, guys.
Yeah.
I'm California sober. Kenny Omega and Bandito defeated Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks.
Great.
Brodito. I'm sorry, not Bandito. Brodito. This was a fun match. The story is that Bandito's been trying to get Brody King. It's so funny. I was watching this, and Jess is like, "Why is that man's name Burger King?" I'm like, "No, it's Brody King."
Is that THC seltzer kicking in?
Yeah, it was kicking in. Bandito's been trying to get Brody to do the Macarena, and Kenny started doing it in the match. Yeah, that was a big high point there. After the match, Kenny would give a promo about 6-year anniversary, and the lights went off, and Andrade is back,
jacked.
Do you know how much people were very upset that he came back?
Why?
Okay,
why would you want to see a man out of a job?
First of all, why do you want to see man? I don't know. I don't know anything. Again, to be honest with you, I have not reached out to WWE. I know people within AEW are happy he's back. Tony Khan was very thrilled that he's back because he left the right way. When he was leaving, his last match was World's End. We were there. Yeah. Him and Rusev. And, he's a tremendous talent. He's an international star. He has name recognition. He looks great. He's a really good worker.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying, why do you need him? You have so many other people. Who?
Right.
Who do you have that could kind of create a little bit of a swing here?
That's a good point. But this also aligns with what we were talking about the last time we did the show, where we mentioned that Triple H return at Madison Square Garden where this guy looked tremendous.
Yeah.
Right? I think this aligns with your vision where Andrade shows up. He's got the mask on, takes his gear off. He's shredded. Kenny's shredded. This, like, you have that kinetic energy of like two big boys going at it. I like the fact that he aligned with Don Callis. Don Callis is like, we have in the notes here that MG Geek is getting the vibe that the Callis family is starting to take on the air of the later years NWO. I disagree with that. I like that there's a big, dumb heel faction that's kind of like he's recruiting everybody.
Yeah, and you know what? They're gonna implode. Some people are gonna leave. It's like the Heenan family more than anything else to me.
Yes. Well, I want a big babyface faction.
Do we? I guess it's a conglomeration, but they're like stupid,
right? The ops would have been a good one, but I want like a babyface like faction led by Kenny Omega.
Well, you had the Elite, right? You had the Elite for a while.
The Kenny family,
the family of Kennys, all the Kennys, Kenny Rogers, Kenny Omega, Kenny Santucci,
Kenny
my friend,
from South Park.
Yeah.
He dropped Rosanna Scotto on her face. Did you see that?
And I did not see that.
So my friend Kenny, he's a fitness guy. He's a celebrity fitness guy, and he was on Fox 5 News, and Rosanna Scotto was doing pull-ups, and he let her go, and she dropped right on her face on live TV. No. Yeah. I want to see this match. I really like Andrade. I've always liked Andrade, but the amount of people that were like, meh, I was like, dude, he's a big name. Yeah. And he's a solid hand, and he's a good worker, and he has main event energy. I'm not necessarily saying he's going to win the title. He's a main event. He's going to be in the main event, but he has that level of energy. And dude, complete acts like that are very hard to come by. And you talk to anybody in professional wrestling, anybody that's an agent or a booker or promoter, to find a fully completed act that you don't have to touch.
Right.
That's
a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. I think him being there is no-brainer. Now, the little bit of the muddiness here is that Kenny was technically supposed to wrestle, if you really look at it, Kyle Fletcher.
Right.
But I don't think they want to beat either one of them. I also don't think that Andrade should be beat. So I don't know what they're going to do here. This is going to be a little wacky.
I think it's going to be good. As long as Andrade is one of those guys where as long as the creative is good, he's going to shine big time. You know what my favorite Andrade match is in AEW?
What is it?
That set you on fire match he had with Cody.
Oh my God, yeah. They set each other on fire.
It's fantastic.
I can't remember a bad match that he had.
Yeah, great music, great look.
Like here it is. Sheev McQueen says, people don't trust fire WWE guys in AEW. The only time it works was Swerve. I mean, trust in what way? They're not going to hurt you. Are they going to leave? Yeah, probably. It's a job. They're all going to leave.
Yeah, I think
Max is not going to... You don't think Max is going to end up in WWE one day?
Don't say that. Don't say that. The internet's going to come after you.
Okay? You don't think he's going to leave? 100%.
You're gonna get a comment on Twitter or YouTube that says, Andrew, I like everything you say, but when you say MJF is gonna go to WWE, that's when I tuned out of the podcast.
Oh my God. It's a business. People want to make as much money as possible. You should never be loyal to the promotion. Be loyal to the wrestlers. That's how I see it. I have no brand loyalty. I watch everything.
Right, exactly. You want people to succeed, you want people to be as big as they can. Just like I feel like I don't believe in bands selling out. You want to see your band on a national tour. That would be great. You don't want to see them playing in rinky-dink basements. I feel like that's the whole point of wrestling, right? Ask any of these guys. Look at Ethan Page, great example. Like he went to NXT. He said in interviews, he's like, they weren't doing it for me. So I left. I bettered myself. Kyle Fletcher defeated Orange Cassidy to retain the TNT title. Also, this was another Don Callis family member, the clone of Hologram.
El Clone!
I feel like he should call himself Hard Light.
Well, you know what? Hard Light. Hard Light.
Hologram and Hard Light.
You know what happened, right? So Hologram is hurt. He's out like for a while.
Okay.
The problem with the clone with El Clone is that he looks nothing like Hologram.
El Clonzo?
So you couldn't even do the pretend act, right? He's like a whole different size and body. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. I was looking forward to that clone feud.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Mercedes Moné challenge for her title to anybody in Florida at Title Tuesday next week.
Jacksonville.
They're at where are they? Yeah, they're in Jacksonville.
Not in Jacksonville?
They're at Daly's Place. Daly's Place in Jacksonville. Yeah.
So who is available from Florida? A lot of people thought it was Dakota Kai. A lot of people speculating. The problem is all of them live in Tampa. So you got a large pool here. You know what people were saying?
Anybody.
Izzy. People were saying Izzy.
That would be tremendous. Full circle moment, huh?
Full circle moment.
Full circle for sure.
And you know, she's I just messaged her the other day, actually, like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, you're kicking ass. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that story, dude. She was a little kid in the crowd. She cried. They made her part of the act. She's a super fan, and she's now wrestling. I mean, it's actually quite incredible. She's been wrestling for years, training for years. So, that would be a great nod. Pay it forward. You know, that was a big moment for Mercedes Moné to get her character over as a mega heel in NXT. Might as well pay it forward and present Izzy, make her look good, beat her, right? Destroy her. You could do like a Bailey thing to kind of mock her.
Yeah,
I'm into it if that's her. But I don't know. It could be a number of 500 people that are unemployed right now that are living in Tampa. What else do we have here?
Beth Phoenix.
Ooh, is she in Florida? Are they in Florida?
I think they're in Florida.
No, they're in North Carolina.
Okay.
Are they? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a quick
Hangman Adam Page, Samoa Joe, and Claudio defeated the Death Riders. And Claudio?
No. Hangman, Samoa Joe, and Hobbs defeated the Death Riders when Page pinned Claudio.
But look how we wrote it.
Oh,
I know.
I copied that from somewhere.
Okay. Hangman Page, Samoa Joe, and Claudio defeated the Death Riders when Page pinned Claudio.
Fantastic. Classic MG notes.
No damn sense.
I think he showed up when you were sleeping and punched the shit out of your audio board.
Oh, 100%. Someone did.
And he spilled some Sprite on it from like 1985.
Spicy.
Like,
Spicy Sprite.
Keep saving this for a reason.
Timeless Tony Storm defeated Ty Mello.
Well, you're glossing over the fact that we're getting Samoa Joe versus Hangman.
Oh, yes.
At WrestleDream.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Same here.
And the story is that Hangman's never beat Joe.
I could see Samoa Joe taking that title.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I wouldn't mind it. I love both those guys.
Yeah, I'm into it. Replace MG with AI. I tried, dude. Nobody works for free.
All right.
He's the original AI.
He's the
awful
original
intelligence.
Awful intelligence. Asinine intelligence. Is asinine with an A? No, it's not.
No, Asine's with an A.
Oh, okay. Timeless Tony Storm defeated Ty Mello after the match. Tony Storm would challenge Chris Statlander at WrestleDream.
Cool.
GOA defeated Blake Christian and Lee Johnson.
Great.
Chris Statlander and Darby Allin defeated Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta.
That was a good match. That was fun.
It was. Darby got hurt in that match.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he got banged up a little bit. Yeah, it was odd. The Death Riders attack Darby, wrap a belt around his neck as Moxley tells him that he has zero chance of winning at WrestleDream. All right.
I do like how Moxley was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am going to get you to say I quit.
And Tony Storm and Chris Statlander were brawling during that whole thing too.
Yeah.
That started. So
AW Collision.
All that.
That was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Kingston. They filmed it yesterday. Do you have the rest of the card or no?
That's all they had.
What do you mean?
That's all they had listed.
No, but it happened already yesterday.
I know.
Explain yourself.
This was printed up. This was from Wednesday night. So
I'm going to skip over Collision.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
AW title Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Mercedes Moné open challenge to someone in Florida. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand in a no DQ street fight. AEW Tag Champions Brodito versus the AEW Unified Champion Okada and Takeshita. Now, I'm under the belief that Takeshida's winning that IWGP title.
I think so. I think the seeds have been slowly planted.
Yeah.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
Dude, the Dome show, right?
Yeah.
The main event, that wrestling match needs to be Takeshita with the title against Okada.
100%.
You already have Tanahashi's retirement, which now who's he going to retire against? Who should his opponent be? Could it be Okada? Could they let Nakamura go?
Hey,
it has to be someone from his past.
Yeah. Listen, they let Nakamura do the Muta match
for Noah.
Yeah. So why not?
Yeah.
Might as well.
But not something. New Japan. Because New Japan's got the AEW affiliation.
Yeah. So I don't know. You want to go into the comics? Because this is very cool. I would love to. All right, go into it.
And we got 10 minutes, so we'll do this really quick and do a couple of questions.
Yeah.
AEW and DC Comics announced a new Justice League crossover comic book series. Justice League meets AEW is being marked as a 2-issue comic book event with an exclusive preview released at New York Comic Con next week, running from Thursday the 9th to Sunday the 12th, written by Steve Orlando.
Which is you're friends with.
Is my buddy, yeah. AEW stars Mercedes Moné, Will Ospreay, Darby Allin, John Moxley, Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page, Timeless Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale, Orange Cassidy, and Kenny Omega were listed as featured in the comic. The DC characters included would be Aquaman, Batman, Nightwing, Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, Jon Stewart, Hawkgirl, Zatanna, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn. They have to recover the big galactic belt and prevent a cosmic catastrophe. A bunch of AEW people and Tony Khan will be at a panel discussion at New York Comic Con on October 10th, where the worlds of wrestling and comics converge. They usually have a presence at Comic Con, and it's usually very fun.
Yeah.
So if anybody's going to New York Comic Con next week and is a wrestling fan, please go check that panel out.
Maybe I'll take Tony out for a steak.
Yeah, you should. You should be like, hey, do you want a wet steak?
Do you want a wet steak? I'm just going to bring it to him. Wet.
That's going to be fun.
You're going to be there, right? You're going.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm only going on Thursday.
Wow.
I feel like the organization totally mishandled a lot of passes this year, and unfortunately, I was one of them.
Wow, that's shocking because you've been there working every year.
Not for the past couple of years, but I've been approved for pro passes every year since like 2012.
And they didn't give you one?
Pretty much since we started doing the show. Right.
Wow.
I've always been approved for a pro pass. I use all our credentials. I got professional credentials. I got professional emails and all that stuff. Nothing this year didn't get approved. I got on the horn with them and they were like, hey, your credentials align with press. And I go, okay, great. Could I get a press pass? And they go, it's too late now.
Oh my God.
And I was like, so it's kind of like a runaround with this stuff, but I'm not giving up. I'll be there on Thursday.
Yeah.
I'll be outside on Thursday. Looking at
outside. Oh, maybe you want to meet up?
Yeah, possibly, man. I got to see what's going on, but I do have an icky for a pass on Thursday.
Okay.
I went one day last year and it was enough for me. Be honest.
How long do you stay?
Last year I stood for about 3 hours.
So what time are you out of there, you think?
Like 2.
Oh, that's
so
perfect, dude.
I got there at like 10, 11. I was at 2. You know how I have to, I'll give you guys in the audience a little clue to how my brain works. So I got there at 2. I got there at about 10:30. Did not have a great time right off the bat. Right? Mm-hmm. Very miserable. I usually take a little gimmick before I go in.
Oh, that's good.
And then I usually have a couple of drinks on me, etc. I'm nice and easy. Last year, none of that. Like, no gimmick. Like, didn't get drinks with my buddies. And it was just like, I almost pulled an Andrew. I almost walked in and walked out.
Dude, I've done that many times.
You know what I did? I immediately took the train to press, had a big sandwich with Bob, and went home.
Do you want to know what I've done? The craziest thing I've done with the walk-in, walk-out?
Please.
I had a flight. I was going to California.
Uh-huh.
I walked into the airport at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I said, nope. And I walked right out, and I went back home. And I canceled my flight, and I didn't go on the trip.
Amazing.
I got the heebie-jeebies, and I was done.
That's great. I mean, like, it happens. I like that you admit it, and you're not making excuses. Wasn't there one time where you left Vegas?
Oh yeah, that's happened too. I've gotten to Vegas and just left. I don't get, my time is valuable. If I don't want to be somewhere, I'm not going to be there. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
My time is so valuable. Like I'm so sorry I couldn't give you today. Like I actually feel terrible for people listening to this and watching. Like. It's just been one nightmare after another in this freaking room, and I thought I had everything done, and everything's broken still. So we did our best today. Let's do some questions. Let's do some questions from the audience, because I want to give something back to you guys. So send me your questions, and we will rapid fire these.
MG, the social link doesn't seem to be working. Can you highlight the questions that I start reading, please?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, go.
David Scott, Andrew.
Yes.
Hearing anything about AEW doing a Long Island date anytime soon? The Nassau World's End show drew a good crowd. Seems like a good building to run. Not too big.
Well, yeah,
They decided to go to a great show.
They decided to go to Newark for Full Gear.
Yeah.
I think they should have come here. They should have come to Long Island, because you would have gotten a little bit of a different audience. Listen, we have UBS, we have Nassau Coliseum. They're great. They like running those venues. They really like running UBS. They're gonna come back. It's just a matter of when. I don't have the 2026 schedule, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna be here this year, because they still have not announced Hammerstein.
Yeah, I feel like they're usually pretty tight about it, and you only get those things like a month to 6 weeks out.
Yeah, because you don't need to sell a lot. You got 1,000 tickets you're selling.
Well, also for us, like when we send in our credentials, that list is usually like 6 weeks out,
Yeah. And we ask for a lot of tickets.
We get like 75 tickets, bro. And we only use 2.
Yeah, we only use 2. We don't let you guys go.
This is Armand. #AskMattmen. Will you guys be at Exotica in Edison? It is October 24th to 26th. I'll be there on Saturday the 25th.
I'll be there the 24th. You know who's I'm actually getting to run the booth?
Who?
Jonathan.
Are you sure you can trust him?
We'll see.
Dude, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Might be gooning all over the place.
You think he's just going to start gooning everywhere?
I think so, man. I think that's, listen, knowing his track record.
Yeah.
Are you second guessing yourself with that decision?
No, because he was great the last time when I had him work there.
Oh, so he saves it all up for the end.
Yeah, he saves it all for the end. I love those guys. I'm very good friends with one of the guys that runs that show, like the main guy, Dan Davis. Mm-hmm. He's the freaking best, dude. Best guy. Great family. It is a bizarre convention. I'm there for a number of reasons, but it's a bizarre convention. That it's great people watching. I'll tell you that.
Can you take me with you this time?
You want to go? Yeah, you want to come with me on Friday?
I've never been. Every year I'm like, yo, can I go with you? Last year you didn't go.
No, I did not go last year. I'm going Friday. So you want to go with me on Friday?
I would love to go.
Oh, dude, we'll take the Tesla. It'll drive us.
Yeah, I would. Can we play cards and smoke cigars?
We can smoke cigars and play cards. Yeah, it'll be great.
I would love that. It's a dream come true.
I'll be there Friday, dude. If you want to stop by Friday, I'll be there Friday.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Paul Anthony Moss. #AskMattmen in WWE. We'd get an Andrade Guevara program to play off their previous backstage incident. Do you think AEW TK dares to do that? That's a really good question. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten about that. Do you remember that? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, he slapped them, or he open-handed slapped him. I think Sammy's interesting because he was really one of those young pillars of that company, and he's been relegated to Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
nobody's watching, and nobody's watching Ring of Honor. 10,000 people.
I wonder what the story is, because Sammy was heavily featured on TV for quite some time. Very talented guy. Very. We got a back-to-back from Millennial Noob here. Do everyone else freaked out from DC Absolute Universe, especially reading Absolute Batman? Quick aside, Absolute Batman is an effing terrifying book, and it's awesome. It's incredible.
I went to go get it for my son, and I opened it up, and I said, no, I can't give him this.
Yeah, it's pretty. It gets like what issue did you?
Whatever the latest one was, I was at. I you know what? There's a second Midtown Comics, right?
Just 3. There's one.
3. Okay.
One on Lex, one in Times Square, and one way downtown.
Okay, so I guess it was the one on Lex I stopped by, but I didn't go in there. I go to the other one, Morrissey.
Monesty.
Morrissey.
Monesty.
Okay, Monesty.
Yeah. On 46, right? No, not 46.
No.
It's 30, on 49th.
No, 39th.
Okay.
I go there.
Second floor spot.
Yeah, second floor spot. It's great. Nice small store. They have everything. Yeah. I bought some baseball cards for Taylor, and I got my son comic. You know what I got him? I got the Deadpool and Batman comics.
That's fun.
I bought a bunch of different variants of that. I bought a bunch of stuff, and then I got him the new Venoms because he likes the new Venom series.
You know who the Venom is, right?
Who?
You don't know?
No.
Oh, it's a big reveal. Can I tell you?
Tell me. Yeah, spoil it.
Guys, spoiler alert, new Venom.
Close your ears. Yeah.
Mary Jane Watson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's very interesting how they got around to it.
Yeah.
But
he's very into the Deadpool Batman stuff. Like, he's very into it.
It's fun. Those books are fun. I feel like you can't get too adult with it, whereas Absolute Batman is straight up a body horror book.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's really horrifying. Another one from Millennial Noob. Are you enjoying the Asuka and Io Sky storyline? It's, as kids said, absolute cinema because it's real life anime. Listen, my take on it is Asuka has been doing some of the best missed work I've seen in professional wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just spraying everybody.
Oh, she's fantastic.
You got time for one more?
Yeah, hold on, let me see the chat here. We got a comment here. Hold on. Who's enjoying a coffee? Someone's enjoying an espresso in the village. Enjoying an espresso martini right now? Enjoyed an espresso martini at Reggio's in the village.
Who said that?
Cassie.
Oh, there we go. Casey.
Yeah, Casey. Yeah.
Very nice.
I would love an espresso martini right now. 11:30. That's perfect time to start drinking.
It's perfect espresso martini time.
All right, let's do one more and I'm out of here.
Friday.
Let's do one more and I'm out.
Let's see. Something comic book related.
Yeah.
MG, can you find one? Can you find a good one?
I'm
going to delegate that responsibility to
you guys, but
how do you guys?
How do you guys like the new season of Peacemaker and Gen V? I haven't seen the new season of Peacemaker. I love The Boys, and I haven't seen the season of Gen V. All very cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm 2 in on Peacemaker. I like kind of binge watching it, so I'm going to load them up and see.
I got one more wrestling related.
All right, let's do one more.
And this is from earlier. You guys missed this one.
When are the Hammerstein shows being announced? I don't know. And are we having a pre-show party? Yeah, I would love to do something by the Hammerstein. There's so many great bars there, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, Midtown. I'm in Midtown every day. Like dude, you know what's a great venue, dude? We got to go, okay? Manny's the GM of this place. His name is Manny. It's called the Dynamo Room.
Okay.
It's like all those new restaurants and bars that they put by Penn Station when they revitalized it. The Dynamo Room, awesome place. We have to go. Great martinis.
Fantastic. I'm into it. I might end up going to Sardi's later today.
Are you? What time?
Possibly like around 9:30.
Oh, tonight. Okay.
Yeah, like tonight.
Yeah. Enjoy it. All right, boys and girls.
And it's coffee by then.
Yeah, I got to go. I got to go turn into a bat now. Guys, I'm so sorry. Quick show today. A lot of nothing, but I wanted to put something out. We'll be back next week. Go Tigers. We're rooting for the Detroit Tigers. Yes. I'm also a Yankees fan. So right now, the Yankees on the AL and the Tigers, I want to see them go head-to-head. I'll be happy with that. And then on the NL side, they could all drown.
Go to hell.
On that
they could all go to hell. All right? All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Love you guys.